On the 350th birth anniversary of Russian Tsar Peter the Great, Russian President Vladimir Putin met with young entrepreneurs in Moscow. In the comments on day 106 of his war in Ukraine, Putin compared the fate of modern Russia to the empire of the times of Peter the Great. The former emperor was an autocratic modernizer who ruled for 43 years and gave his name to a new capital, St. Petersburg. Putin is now in his 23rd year in power and has a history of praising leaders sharing his own conservative views. While Putin paid tribute to Peter the Great, he also drew a parallel between what he portrayed as their quest to win back Russian lands.
Он когда заложил новую столицу, ни одна из стран Европы не признавала эту территорию за Россией. Все признавали ее за Швецией. А там испокон веков наряду с финно-угорскими народами жили славяне. Причем эта территория находилась под контролем российского государства. То же самое и в западном направлении. Это касается Нарвы, там, его первых походах. Чего появилось туда? Возвращал и укреплял. Вот что делал. Вот. Ну, судя по всему, на нашу долю тоже выпало возвращать и укреплять.
In the fourth running month of Russia's offensive in Ukraine, Putin offered a theory that a country is either sovereign or a colony, and there is nothing in between. Moscow has maintained that it sent troops into Ukraine to disarm its neighbor. Ukraine and its allies say Putin has launched an unprovoked war of aggression. Russian forces have devastated cities, killed thousands, and put millions of people to flight. But Putin has repeatedly sought to justify Russia's actions in Ukraine.
Любая страна, любой народ, любой этнос должны обеспечить свой суверенитет. Потому что не бывает каких-то промежуточных составляющих, промежуточного состояния. Или страна является суверенной, или колонией. Как бы колонии не называть. Вот, ну, я сейчас не буду приводить примеров каких-то, чтобы никого не обижать. Но если страна либо группа стран не в состоянии принимать суверенных решений, это уже в известной степени колония.
Putin also talked about the Russian economy. He said that no iron curtain would fall over the Russian economy, despite the sanctions imposed by the West. This is because Moscow would not close itself off from the world like the Soviet Union did. Putin stressed the West wants to destroy Russia, adding that the economic sanctions are akin to a declaration of economic war. The sanctions imposed over the invasion have tipped Russia towards the biggest economic contraction since the 1991 fall of the Soviet Union. Russia is one of the world's biggest producers of natural resources. Now that major US and European companies and investors have left Russia, Putin said the West will not be able to completely stop using Russian energy resources over the next few years. Now, the Russian president also said that Russian companies will not block off their oil wells, despite the West's efforts to lessen its dependence on energy supplies from Moscow. Meanwhile, Moscow is ready to turn away from the West and focus on developing its own domestic industry. Putin now wants to develop partnerships with China, India, and powers in West Asia.
Отказа там, от наших энергоресурсов, это маловероятно на протяжении ближайших нескольких лет. А за несколько лет неизвестно, что произойдет. Поэтому никто бетонировать скважины не будет. Нет такой необходимости.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.